Welcome back to the Asylum. I'm Kane.
I'm Jashawn.
And we are the Arkham Inmates.
And today we are back with another head-to-head Canons video. We are doing Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Specifically, because there's so many versions of this, but we're doing, so we broke it down for per movie is the way that we did this. So obviously Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, Mary Jane, Harry Osborn, they're all in it, and then the villain. So Green Goblin first one, Doc Ock second one, Venom and Sandman, and then who am I missing? Aunt May, JJ, and that was it. Yeah. So about 9. So usually we have might be an even. It might be like if we get a tiebreaker. This one might be like if someone obviously gets 2 points higher, then they're probably gonna win. Every single time, every video, we fuck this point system up. Every time. Every time I get this wrong, or you get this wrong, you're like, no, it's this, no, it's not. Like, every fucking time. I don't think that works. Future editing game is always like, God damn it. It'll be like Jashawn actually won.
We tried the phone the last time. The both of us, I think, did it on our phones.
I don't remember.
We both did it on our phones, and we still fucked it up. That's why I'm putting it on fucking paper.
If you don't know how the headcanons go, basically, just go watch the other headcanon videos, but a quick rundown is that your headcanon is what you think of a character that's not actually a part of the story or a part of anything. It's what you believe that the character would do, would say, or has done in this lore of the story. We focus on movies because movies are a starting point and an end point. Through trilogies, through, franchises. Trilogies, through franchises. That's just how it goes. Comic books, there's millions of things, so you can't do it. So, until then, we're gonna get right into the headcanons. Alright, so, if you don't know how this goes, go watch the other videos, but we're gonna do a point system. He's actually gonna write it down so we don't get it wrong this fucking time. But, we're gonna start off, so first person goes off, so if I start off with Spider-Man, then the next person he'll go, then I go, and we go back and forth, and we see who's got the better headcanon. If we both like ours and we agree to a tie, then we both get a point, or vice versa, the other person gets a point, but we can't be biased, and we can't be like, oh, mine's better, obviously. We have to explain why. We've done that many a time. So, let's get right into it. Do you want to start, or do you want me?
I'll start.
Alright. So, starting with Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
He keeps a box of old web shooting prototypes to improve his shooting style, speed, and the shots through his webs, even though they're organic. So he designed it to try and enhance the shots, even though, because it would be cool, because I know it's organic, but he's still smart, so he can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying that he has prototype
that he was
web
working
shooters?
with. No, not before he got bit. I mean, after he got bit, he was just tinkering around with stuff that could help him, shoot faster webbing or different styles.
Okay.
I don't think that's something that Peter Parker would do.
No, because I mean, obviously we're only doing the first movie, but
I mean, we're only doing I thought we were doing the whole trilogy.
No, the first. I mean, Sam Raimi. We're only doing that, but if we're including No Way Home, which I know we're not, but in No Way Home, he's still yeah. So I don't know.
But I mean, weird. He doesn't use them, but that's why they're just prototypes that he keeps in a box.
Okay.
He never ended up doing it.
I think mine's a bit better.
Okay. But you don't see that at all?
No, I really don't, because he was just so because Sam Raimi just never even implied that. He doesn't really make inventions either in the Sam Raimi trilogy. He's kind of just base hero.
Okay.
He's cool and in the when he's talking to Doc Ock about the intellect and other things, but he never really makes anything. Not gadget wise, not like Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
But so for my Spider-Man, as a kid, he would hear Uncle Ben watching stand-up late-night comedy and realizing his uncle loved quick and witty humor. So Parker began practicing these jokes to make his uncle laugh every now and then. And after Ben's death, he says these jokes as Spider-Man to try to help hold on to those memories of Ben.
That's a good one. I like that one. I can give you that one.
Because he goes.
Explain it. I understand.
I was just gonna add on.
Fuck you.
Jesus Christ! Sorry you didn't.
I'm kidding.
For my Mary Jane headcanon.
Mine's just funny.
Mine is okay. I hate her, so this is gonna be mean.
Me too.
This is gonna be mean. We might tie. She actually was in love with JJ's son, but only left because she knew that he wouldn't live up to Spider-Man. So she went back to Peter, even though she never truly loved him, knowing that she could manipulate Peter's feelings because he was completely obsessed with her.
Did she kind of do that? Wasn't? I mean,
none of that's implied. Sam Raimi wrote it as that's the love of her life, and she loves him. But then when we see in the third one where she's just like, don't give me the horse thing! Yeah. I hate Mary Jane in this. Manipulative. Yeah, she's very manipulative. So I feel like she was actually in love with JJ's son because JJ's son was an astronaut and an actual man, per se. But then she's like, not Spider-Man, and I might as well be the girlfriend of Spider-Man. And then she's like, Peter's always gonna take me back. Because literally, she slept with the first guy, taking it back. Then they broke up again. Then she went with JJ's son, taking it back. Then she literally left for Harry, and then he still took her back. And then she was like, he literally slapped her across the face and was like, yeah, I'm done with you. And she's like, yeah, I don't want to speak to you ever again. But then she was like, waved her fucking pussy lips at him, and he's just like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man, I need a bitch. I can't stand Mary Jane. Go ahead.
So mine obviously didn't happen, but I would like, this is a headcanon that I would have liked for her to do.
Okay.
She realized she was being a bitch, so she told her fiance her feelings ahead of time and didn't leave him standing there sad and embarrassed at the altar.
Oh, she's saying that she didn't leave. She married him.
No. I'm saying she told him ahead of time, so there was no need for, because when he was standing there waiting for her, and she was a no call.
She didn't wait.
Yeah. She told him, like, hey.
She told him, like, hey, this ain't gonna work out, so they canceled the wedding.
Yeah, because that was a bitch thing to do, to fucking leave, to run off with your fucking heels.
No, that's why I'm saying, like, with that.
Yeah.
I would say tie.
Okay.
Because we both hate that bitch. That's a tie. First off, that was... When Sam wrote that, that's crazy.
Because wouldn't you rather be told...
Dude, she's running in a park with her dress on.
Yeah.
And JJ is sitting there like... Like...
Call the caterer.
You know what's crazy, though? Is what if, like, JJ brought Mary Jane... I mean, JJ was, like, at work, and Peter's like, oh, hey, Mary Jane, I'm gonna go stop by a Daily Bugle. And JJ's just staring at Mary Jane, and he's just like... Parker!
You know, well, like, wouldn't you want to be told and just
not
stand there?
Waste the wedding at the priest is ready to read.
I'm saying day of. Like, you're not standing there at the altar. Everyone's looking at you and they're expecting this girl to come out. Like, an hour before, I would have. I
mean, like I said, and your dad's JJ. Oh boy. I mean, I'm surprised. This would have been another cool one. Mm-hmm. I didn't write this for my headcanon. It would have been fire if for the third movie you saw like an Easter egg of a newspaper where JJ wrote a slam thing about Mary Jane. Yeah. And he's just like, poor husband left at the altar by a whore. So, Harry Osborn? Okay, you can go ahead.
As a kid, Harry and Peter made a secret pact. After they both realized they had a crush on MJ, that they would never let a girl come between them. He thought about this after Peter found out Harry was dating MJ.
It's alright. Mine is super funny because it's based off the meme. Alright, for Harry, during Spider-Man 3, when Harry is in the coffee shop in order to fuck with Peter and somehow disappear, he paid everyone in the restaurant to not say a word and paid a truck driver to pass the window at the exact point Peter crossed so that Harry could hide under the table to make it look like he vanished. Because he's got all that money, and he's like... Because literally, Sam Raimi did that because he's a horror person, and so it's like, oh, he's gone. He had been hiding under the table, and then the lady comes to grab the mug. You know damn well she'd have been like, sir, what are you doing? Like, there's no way he would have gone. So I think him paying out... You know that scene in where Mysterio, and everyone's faking there, and Tom Holland's like, you can have the glasses. I want that, but Harry paid everybody in there to be like, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna hide under this table. Don't say a fucking word. And then that truck driver, just to use his money. Because then he's like this. He's like... Hey, Pete. Like, and then he disappears. He's got to be under that table. That's the biggest meme, too, in the Spider-Man community is, like, Harry's definitely hiding under
Maguire is more popular than the
No, but I'm saying, like, with that meme, they're all like, where'd he go? He's under the table. He has to be there. And then, but, like, the best thing is the reaction from Toby, because he's like this. He's like, what? It's like, Toby, you know he's still in the coffee shop. I just thought that would be funny. What do you... I'm not trying to be biased, but I think mine is better for Harry. Do you honestly think you should win, or it should be a tie? Because I honestly think I should win, and I'm not even trying to be like greedy here. I think mine played upon the meme really fucking funny of him and his money, and he could buy a restaurant.
It's fine. You can have it. I'll give it to you.
You sure?
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. All right. For my Green Goblin, this is kind of not Green. It's Norman. Really? Okay, so when Norman showed Harry his first versions of the glider when he was a kid, Harry said it looked like a bat, which gave Norman the idea to use the rest of Goblin's artillery and his costume around his favorite holiday, Halloween. That's why he's made pumpkin bombs and based the rest of the outfit around a goblin.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I was just thinking, I'm like, why would he make, like, there's bombs, but he makes them pumpkin bombs. Like, why? Like...
But the only thing I have...
And in the goblin look, and in the whole...
The goblin look... But his pumpkin bombs aren't... They're pumpkins, but they're like little bats in a way.
No, he throws... No. He throws the knives, which are bats. And then the pumpkin bombs are orange, like with the green
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But he throws the knives, but the knives fly like bats. Like it's all Halloween.
Yeah.
It's just Sam Raimi tried to make it like a modern take.
Yeah.
So I just think like Norman's favorite holiday because he's twisted to be Halloween, and then like Harry being like, that looks like a bat, Dad, and then he's just like, oh cool, turn this whole thing because he was trying to give it to the military, but then he's obviously like got his own thing. But go ahead.
Mine's more Green Goblin.
Okay.
The Green Goblin personality left a journal for Harry in case he did die, encouraging Harry to take the serum if he ever found his lair, and telling him lies about Spider-Man with his unstableness with the serum in the mixture, making more hate and distrust towards Peter. So like he had like a
So you're saying like he read the journal and that's what gave him those visions, and then he went.
So not Norman, the Green Goblin personality.
Yes.
In case he died, journaled some shit, some lies and shit about Peter because he knew he was Spider-Man.
Towards him, and then Harry reading
once Harry, if he ever discovered the lair, which he did,
he did.
And then you take the serum, and it obviously affects your mental. So and plus with the lies,
with the journal makes him see his father, and
that's
pretty. I'll give you that. That's pretty fire.
Because that's like his dad.
That's like Dr. Jekyll. Yeah, because it's like random.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because it's like he takes his. No, he doesn't see him before the serum.
He does.
Does he?
That's how he finds the lair, because he throws it out.
Oh yeah, and he's like, "Avenge me!" Oh, so you're saying he found the book that led my layers,
it's layers upon
to
layers,
break his hand. Kind of like Jerome.
Yeah, and then the serum in the mixture just completely.
Yeah. And so the book is kind of what gave him those visions. All right, I'll give you that. That's pretty fire.
We can do May.
Oh, May? Okay.
She keeps every single Daily Bugle paper that features Spider-Man, even the ones that call him a crazy menace, because she knows it's Peter and that she's proud of him. So you know how like moms keep their kids'
that's pretty sweet
pictures on the refrigerators and stuff, but she's keeping it low, so she just keeps every single one.
That's pretty sweet, but like tucked away, like under her bed or something. That's cute. She will bake Ben's favorite cookies and take them to his gravesite once a week and eat them while telling his grave all the wonderful things Peter's been doing and all the beautiful things happening in her life. And before she eats the last one, she kisses it and sets it on the ledge next to Ben's name.
Can I tell you, I kind of like mine better because it's like
why?
People visit their dead loved ones every year, like once a year all the time. I don't. It's not like.
But we never see that. We see her go with Peter once, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of like, it'd be cool for her to go once a week, and she's like, oh, Peter's doing this, Peter's doing that, Peter got with Mary Jane, oh, Peter did this, and like...
I don't know. I like mine better because it's more related to like the Spider-Man. It's all included with the Spider-Man universe, even though she is, but I'm just saying like if you die...
I'll give you this one. I would
go to your grave every year on your birthday.
No, true, I get that. It's kind of like... Even though it's not written in, which Headcanons are it is, but like most everyone would imply she would always go to his gravesite. So I could see that. I just went more for a feelies. But I do like let's say Peter's helping clean the house, and he sweeps under the bed, and there's like a bunch of newspapers about him, and he's like, May, what is this? And she's like, oh, I just want to make sure you're doing good. Like,
and another reason
very
why
grandma-y.
I wanted to choose mine over this one was because in the second one, obviously she knows, kind of, because it's like she's giving him that speech.
She knows by the third one
knows,
too.
Yeah, she knows.
When Doc, when he holy shit. When he created his extended arms to help him control the artificial sun, he gave 3 of them nicknames to his favorite creators and inventors, Edison, Marconi, and Beethoven. And for the last one, he named it after his wife's favorite poet that they met when they first met in college, Eliot.
We're gonna tie.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like mine.
Don't even explain it.
Do I have to explain it?
No.
So you understand it?
Just let me read mine.
I'm gonna be honest if I don't like it, though.
Over time, Doc Ock's arms develop personalities based on suppressed parts of Otto's mind, so each arm has its own...
Oh, that's it?
Like, it's kind of the same as yours, because yours
But here's the thing, though. That's already kind of implied with Spider-Man 2, because when he gets the thing zapped, each one talks to him differently. He talks to this one differently, then the other one's like, no, don't do this. It talks to... And you never hear it because they don't talk, but... Each one of them has a personality, especially when they go to kill the doctors. They kill each doctor in a different way. If it was all one hive mind, they would have all killed him, just stab. But one grabbed a chainsaw, one grabbed the fucking thing.
I think that's
implied too much.
Deeply into it, because
I think that's the same thing with my Aunt May, where you said, well, it's already like anybody would go to a gravesite. I feel like we already implied that they all have personalities, and that's why all different are controlling him.
I have to disagree. I don't think it's implied in that movie that each one of those arms has a personality. Because when he's talking to them, they're all collectively going, "No, dude." It's like a good angel, bad angel.
Sure.
They're all just one bad angel, but they're not like it's not like like the Ninja Turtles, how they're all different. You know what I mean? In their own ways. They're all just saying the same thing to him, but it's not personality based. Like they didn't do anything in the movie to just show like, oh, he's this arm is the left arm. He's the fucking lunatic.
Sure, I agree to that,
I think
but
that's
I don't.
looking into it way too deeply.
Okay, but still,
That
in
is
the
like
fact,
a headcanon for you. Like in your head, you would think, oh, in this specific scene, they are.
I was just saying in the implied of the way he talks to them, and the way certain things, and the way that they killed people. It's like each one of them obviously moves at their own accord to,
I feel like
to
that's a
save
headcanon.
Otto.
That's like.
But well, from your, but I don't think that's a tie, because
I know, but
that's kind of how I watched the movie, though.
that's like that's your headcanon though. That's
I
not
know,
like
but
the
I
movie.
like I feel like if we're talking majority of people, they'd be like, oh yeah, they got their own personalities. I feel like a little bit. I feel like it's the same thing with Aunt May. Like you would go see someone's grave. I feel like they have their own personalities. They just all control Ock.
That's completely different though. When your loved one dies, you go visit their grave. They have a
Yeah.
But this is
Because that's
completely...
you don't need to show that because it's
Yeah.
implied. But they don't need a physical or like actual representation of showing each one separately like the turtles. I think.
I don't think that's implied because I don't even think in the comics they have their own personality.
Well, in the comics, it's not like that. The
So
comics, they don't talk to him. He's just an evil dude.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Raimi made him a tragic character rather than a
so
bank
it's an
robber.
AI enhancement. So that's why they're able to kind of speak to him. That's why they're controlling him. But I don't think it's all personality based. Like each one has its own. I think they would have tried to show that more if that was the case.
I really like mine because of the whole like when he's talking to Peter and he's just like, oh, did Marconi sleep? Did Beethoven stop? Did Edison stop before he made a light bulb? And then when she's T.S. Eliot is the poet that got them married, and so that's why.
But and then on my headcanon, let's say all the did Elliot one arm could act like more like Elliot and smart and blah blah blah. One could be more creative with something, giving him creative ideas. One could be a very soft, sensitive. Hey, we shouldn't be doing this, but like that maybe that might.
So
be
you're
the
saying
reason.
this is all like mentally what we don't hear. So inside of Ock's brain is like 4 other voices being like, no, don't do that. No, we should help him. And they're like, shut up, little one. You don't do this. And it's like a
That's why I think it's a tie because it's like.
All right, we'll do a tie.
Let's do JJ.
All right.
When no one is around, he sometimes reads Peter's photos and stories with great admiration because he genuinely likes his work, but never shows it.
We're gonna tie.
All right.
Yep. JJ thinks of Peter as a second son, and he's strict with him because he knows his potential, and that's why he doesn't give Peter up to Goblin, and he respects him a lot for taking chances and standing up to him and the other people when he calls Eddie out. Yep, a tie. Yeah. That was a tie. Because we all know that, but they never say it. But like, I love when he's like, "Where's the Parker?" And he looks, he's like,
Don't know.
"I don't fucking know him, dude. He just sends it in the mail." That's some real OG shit. Okay. First Sandman. After the events of Spider-Man 3, Flint will leave a sandcastle on his daughter's dresser at night when she sleeps, along with a little bit of money to help her mom. So when she wakes up, she knows that her dad was there.
That one's good.
I know.
like
I'm telling you, I was really proud when I wrote that because that's so cute. Do you remember where I took that from? The sandcastle? Spectacular Spider-Man, when he like technically kills himself, sacrifices himself, and then he builds a sandcastle for that little girl. Yeah, I love it. All right, what you got?
He once tried to be an anti-hero after all the things that happened with Peter, but he felt unworthy and couldn't go through with it because of Ben's death. So like, it kept, because he is a good guy and he wouldn't use.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I think mine wins. I don't even think that's a tie. I think mine is so with his daughter and everything he fights for. And then even though his ex-wife hates him, he leaves her money because the daughter obviously can't use the money. So like, and he still robs banks. He's still doing what he can, but no one's gonna catch him to be Sandman. I don't believe he'd be an anti-hero. I know in some comics, that specific one,
Raimi Spider-Man?
because at the end, it's implied, like even mine,
even in the beginning, he goes, "I'm not a bad guy."
No, exactly, but I don't think he would ever turn to a hero type thing. Not like I know not like Spider-Man, but I'm like anti-hero where he's gonna do what he wants, but it's also like is he really gonna stay in New York and help people? Is he really gonna do that?
He doesn't have to become a super, but he will definitely go out of his way to use his abilities to try to do, like, if he
I
sees
don't
someone...
think so. I think it'd be specifically to help his daughter and then laying low. Like, he's not gonna do the crazy shit with Spider-Man, you know? Because when he first got his powers, he's like, I'm gonna fucking take everything. But then after the whole fight with Venom, and after he's realized what he did with Peter, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna stay low-key, kind of
talking about
shadowy.
Anti-hero, I'm talking more... You know how...
I mean, I think Venom, like, kind of, I think...
You know, like, how, like, you could be...
Deadpool.
You know how, like, you could be just chilling, laying low, and some shit's going down, like, you see someone getting mugged? He's not gonna sit there and just not do anything. I think that specific Sandman would do something, even if it wasn't, like,
if he saw it, sure.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
I don't think he's looking for it, and I don't think he's around. I don't think he's just walking to town to get a scone and sees that, you know what I mean? I think he's literally, like, hiding in a basement or on an island somewhere, or maybe off the shore of New York, and he's just, you know, he gets and he steals a little bit of money every now and then, or maybe he collects money from the sand, gives it to his daughter, leaves the sandcastle, and then goes back into hiding. He doesn't want no smoke. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't want to gun Spider-Man's radar either, even though he might be helping. Like, people are going to see the Sandman and be like, Sandman! Like, I think I get that one. We still have one. I think I get that one just because of the heartfelt with his daughter. Okay, so right now, I'm only beating by a point.
Yep.
So if we tie, I win. Or you might win this. So you better have a good Venom / Eddie or whatever you pick. You better have some sauciness to it. So, yep, you started off. For the win or for the tie. Go ahead.
If he had survived and didn't turn into Venom, he probably would have created a Truth About Spider-Man YouTube channel spreading lies about him because he favors Peter and broke his camera, forcing him to take fake photos and costing him his job.
So you're saying
he
got separated from the alien.
Like if he didn't.
So now this is fully Eddie.
He gets fired. Like you're fired, Eddie Brock.
Oh, so he never got Venom, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So because I did Eddie.
So instead of going down the path of Venom, he just became like a trash YouTuber,
certified hater of Spider-Man because Spidey broke his camera. What the hell? See ya, chump. Fucking left.
Yeah, and just
made him lose his girl. Then he favors Peter. Peter got him fired because he was forced into making those fake
photos because he wants the job
now he
and
hates
he needs
Peter
it.
Because Spider-Man likes Peter better because he's the photographer for Spider-Man.
And that's pretty close to his journal. Okay, I went Venom with it. This might be. You might have to. I don't know. We'll see. So for mine, Venom Eddie. So this is kind of both. Instead of becoming a big giant creature as we know Venom, Eddie chose to look like Spider-Man to mock him now that he knew it was Peter. So he copied his webs, copied his look, copied his overall costume to be the anti-Spider-Man, and that's why he makes the Spider-Sense joke with Mary Jane. Everything he does, the way he moves, the way he fights, the way he talks, the way he does quips, is all to be a better Peter and a better Spider-Man to tarnish his reputation.
I think ours are both real because you have a good Venom one. I think I have a really good Eddie one.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's a tie, I still win.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm a point ahead.
Yeah. You're a point ahead.
So that's why I'm like, if you're gonna give me the tie, then sure, I'll win, buddy. But like,
yeah, no, we can do a tie and you can win by one.
You sure?
Yeah, because like I said, I'm not gonna fight. Yeah. You have a good Venom one, but I think my Eddie one.
Because everyone's like, why did Venom look like that? Why did Sam do that? But I think the whole idea of like, I'm better than you, Parker. I'm do this. So when Parker fucking gets him fired, does all that shit to him, he's just like, all right, I'll be Spider-Man. Because the whole point is when Spider-Man, when Parker looks at the TV, they're like, Spider-Man's evil. They think it's Spider-Man because they don't see Venom because he's doing the suit. And I think,
I like it.
All right, cool. I'm the winner. Is that 2 in a row? Did I win X-Men?
I can't remember.
I think I won X-Men because you fucked up on that Magneto. Because it gave us a tie and a point.
I can't remember.
The numbers, Mason. But yes, all right. So that's 2 and 2. Oh, we're 2 and 2, right?
Yeah, we're 2.
Because you won Harry Potter. You won Harry Potter.
What did we do after Harry Potter?
Avengers.
I won that.
Did you? Yeah, you won Avengers. I won X-Men, and then
we just did this. So we're 2 and 2.
I think. But I think the best one out of all, my favorite of yours, I really like the Harry with the journal, and then making him crazy, and then him fully going in. And
I
then,
told you I liked my Harry.
I really liked that one. That was so cool. And just like, even if that was like a deleted scene or something where he like finds a journal and it's like not even in his father's handwriting, it's like a full different handwriting. He's like, who is this? And he's like, your dad used to keep journals, Harry. And it's just like he's reading, it's read in the Goblin. And then Raimi could have like Willem Dafoe do a voiceover like and he just,
because it's not
exactly
not his dad,
to
it's
start
Goblin.
the scene. It's Goblin. It's not his dad, but his dad pretends. That's why I love Raimi's version of Goblin, because it's his Goblin is using his dad's face, and he's like, son, please. But that's all fake. It's all Goblin. That's why I love in No Way Home, where he's just like, where he has the spider sense, and he's just like, that's a neat trick, and he's just like, quiet, dog. And it's like, he was faking the whole time. It was never Norman. He was just watching the whole time, running him.
He had split personality.
No, I know, but Norman was barely there. Goblin was watching Holland the entire time.
Behind his
and then,
eyes, though.
yeah, and he only felt him when Goblin fully transitioned, and it was... I want to watch No Way Home now. I just want to watch him fucking out, grab him. Goof.
Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
Quiet, lapdog. Gods don't have to choose. We take. But hey, if you love Spider-Man as much as we do, hit that like, follow button, everything, subscribe, all that shit. And hey, let us know any other headcanons if you want some other people, maybe other than superheroes. We did Harry Potter to start it off. We could do like, I don't know, like Transformers or Thundercats, Wild Things. You know, we could do a bunch of stuff. But maybe the boys, that'd be cool. Yeah. So, but other than that, we will see you in the next Headcanons video and see you in the next Monday video or whatever that may be. But thank you for being one of the inmates here at the Asylum. Peace.